All right, guys, we're going to run through the Burgener Warmup that we are going to start to implement in our barbell days. I like the Burgener Warmup because it takes some fairly complex concepts and movement patterns, and it basically breaks it down into sections, bite-sized pieces for people to digest, and then it creates a reference or some context that we can use as coaches to kind of recall when things get a little bit more complicated when we do the full movements. So it's a great progressive warm-up that we can use to just grease the groove and then use as context later on. This also is a great way to introduce the hook grip. We're going to be using an empty barbell. I know a lot of folks like to start with the PVC pipe, which is fine. I don't have any issues with that. I just like them to have some sort of weight interface or interaction so that they can feel the barbell becoming weightless. It sits more naturally in the front rack position, and they can kind of feel a little bit more realistic movement patterns. So we use an empty barbell. You guys feel free to use a PVC pipe, but again, this is a great way to introduce the hook grip and build that capacity, because we know it's kind of an uncomfortable grip until we kind of do it and build that consistency. So the way we're going to start this thing, we kind of have 3 chapters, right? We're going to do chapter 1, we set the barbell down, we talk about chapter 2, we do chapter 2, we set the bar down, and then we do chapter 3. The reason we're setting the bar down is because if I have people just holding the barbell for 5 minutes while I'm sitting up here talking, their brain shuts off, their ears shut off, and they're more worried about holding on to the barbell. So, you can be a hard ass and have them try and hold the bar the whole time, but I promise you're not going to have a very receptive audience. So setting the barbell down just keeps them in connection with what you're trying to convey. So, chapter 1, we're going to talk about the dip and stand, the dip, stand, and pull, the hang muscle clean, and then the front squat, just the warm-up bottom position. So, we would pick up the barbell, emphasizing that we have a hook grip. So thumbs first, fingers wrap over thumbs. We're going to start nice and tall, arms long. Our first movement is dip and stand, and I will always demo first, right? So the group is with me right now, but I'm going to demo first so that they know what I'm asking for. Right, so I'm starting tall, this is the stand, and then we're just going to add a dip. So we slide it down and stand, right? Keeping the bar close to the body with active lats. We want to emphasize sending the hips back, keeping the chest relatively upright for a nice, strong torso angle, right? So dip and stand. Now the way I would command this, right? I'd say set and go, dip, stand, right? Ready and go. Ready, go. And I typically would do 3 reps of each of these movements. So next, we're going to do dip, stand, and pull. So again, I demo first. Right? So I'm emphasizing the same dip and stand with high elbows, pulling the barbell and keeping the barbell close to my body. Okay? 3 reps together. First rep, ready, and go. Reset. Ready, go. Reset. Ready, go. Boom, 3 reps. From there, we're going to then introduce the hang muscle clean. So same movements that we've used, we're just building on top of this. We're going to add fast elbows around the bar. So I demo first, and go. Reset, and go. Reset. Now I'd have them join me. Okay, first rep, ready, and go. Reset. Find that hook grip. Ready, and go. Reset, and go. Now, keep your barbell. Our group has a very solid understanding of front squats, so we would then just go right into it. Elbows high, take your first squat, ready, and go. Go. And go. Rest, set your barbell down, Boom. So that's chapter 1. Now, the next piece, we're going to work on footwork and depth change, right? So essentially, we're taking the barbell into the front rack. Our feet are right underneath our hips. We're going to pin the barbell down with our chin so it doesn't pop us, right? But we are going to essentially do a little bit of a hop and then land in that partial front squat, right? So we would then drop, boom, reset, and then perform those reps. Next would be a drop into a full squat, but basically the same thing. So at that point, now that the group kind of knows where we're going, I'd say, all right, let's go ahead and pick up our barbells. Use that hang muscle clean. Boom. Now we're in our front back position. Okay. Feet are right underneath our hips. We're going to drop and catch. Wait for my call up. Ready, and go. Up. Reset. Ready, go. Stand. Reset. And go. Stand. Reset. Now we're going full depth. Catch it in the bottom of that front squat. Don't lose posture. Elbows up. Ready, and go. Stand. Reset. Ready, go. Stand. Reset. Ready, go. Stand. Reset. Barbells down. Boom. So there's chapter 2. Okay. So now we're working on understanding footwork to get underneath the barbell. Okay. Now, chapter 3, we're going to put all of those parts together. And coaches out there have probably already guessed. We're going to work on the hang power clean, and the hang clean. Right. So we're going to introduce the hang power clean first. Now, it's important to recognize that TCS has been doing a lot of barbell stuff for the last like 16 weeks, maybe even more than that. So they have a concept, they have an idea of what the hang power clean is already and the hang clean is already, but we're going to basically pretend as though they don't, right? We want to lecture that stuff and make sure that we're cueing it correctly each and every time. So, all right, we're back to the barbell. Find your hook grip. We're starting tall. Now remember, we've done all the parts and pieces of this movement. We're just putting it back together. So watch this movement. Dip, catch, reset. We'll do another one. Ready, go. Stand, reset. All right, all together. Ready, and go. Stand, reset. Ready, go. Stand, reset. Ready, go. Stand, reset. Now, only thing that changes is the depth at which we catch the barbell. We're going all the way down, keeping that posture nice and tall, elbows high. Ready, and go. Stand, reset. Ready, go. Stand, reset. Last one. Ready, and go. Stand, reset, rest. So there we have it. That's going to be our barbell complex warm-up based off of the Burgener warm-up. So we've had great success with this in the past. We're going to re-implement this and reintroduce it just to kind of drive home the specific positions and drills. But again, understand that this is a general population barbell warm-up and introduction to these movements, right? I know that there's a lot of folks out there that have a ton of technical experience. They're probably looking at my movement and be like, damn, that's a train wreck. That's fine. I'm not a specialist, and our clientele are not specialists either. This is designed to get them a basic understanding or a roadmap of how we're going to move a barbell safely and efficiently, and doing so in a format that gets us a nice solid return on investment, minimal time, and then they're moving the barbell relatively well for the fact that we have 1 hour of workout time, right? So we don't want to spend all day working on technique, right? There are folks out there that would love that, but our group here at TCS wants to learn how to move the barbell safely and efficiently, build some confidence, and then introduce that into a workout format where they can kind of explore the movement a little bit further and not be so rigid with the technique. And what we found is that if we just drive home the consistent warm-ups and they get to see the barbell and put their hands on the barbell and move through those movements on a consistent basis, the magic happens, and that makes perfect sense, right? So we don't have to be perfect on day one. We just want them to get some confidence with the barbell and understand some of the positions and the movement patterns that are going to lead to success later down the road. So hopefully that kind of provides you guys with some value. Obviously take what you like and forget about what you don't, and let us know if it helps you guys out. But we appreciate you watching and kind of taking it in, and hopefully it works for you guys.